Alright, maybe the last part I read it too quick so that we could not hear, so let's read it again. From the telekinesis part, alright? Telekinesis. Alright, so let's listen again. In the 19th century, scientists became interested in the possibility that some people had the power to move a physical object without touching it. They named this power telekinesis, and over the years, several people they claimed to have it. In the 1980s, American James Hydrick became famous overnight after appearing on a TV show. Millions watched him as he made the pages of a book turn without touching them. But James Randi, an American magician, was skeptical. He knows the different tricks people use when they pretend to have psychic powers. Randi appeared on a live TV show with Hydrick. In order to test his claims, he put small pieces of polystyrene around a book and then challenged Hydrick to turn the pages using telekinesis. Without moving the polystyrene, Hydrick admitted that he couldn't do it. Later, Hydrick publicly admitted that he had never had special powers. So how did the pages move? Simple, he blew them. But he had practiced blowing hard without moving his lips or chest. So, moving his lips or chest, maybe like this. So, it means that the pages may turn, but he don't move his lips so that the audience could think that he is doing the thing called telekinesis, but he practiced it and he had to blow the pages by his mouth. I could not do it. Alright, so we have taken a read through of it, and I got my tears right now because I have read it too quick and it's quite a lot of things. Alright, so we will start doing the exercise number 2 right now. Exercise number 2, what did they tell us to do? Okay, we have read a text, ignoring the gaps. Match each section of a text from A to C with two of the questions from 1 to 6. Alright, which mind over matter activity is sometimes used by doctors? Caused an injury. Did ordinary people start practicing? Was first studied in the 1800s. Often takes place on stage. Was an American performer suspicious of? So we have taken read through of it, and now we'll find this information if it is included in a text in the part A, part B, or part C. Alright, so let's read first number 1. Which mind over matter activity is sometimes used by doctors? Alright? Let's grab a pen and do it. Alright, used by doctor, like I have read, hypnosis is right over here, hypnosis. These days, hypnosis still has medical uses, So it is still in use of doctors, by doctors. So it will be B1B hypnosis. So we have to do it quick. If you want to do this exercise, you will have to stop or pause. Alright, so later we will correct the answer. So now number 2. Which mind over matter activity caused an injury? I think hypnotize doesn't cause any injury a lot. No, because they want to make people feel silly, or invited an audience member to come and to join with them in order to help the performer to put on a good show, so maybe it doesn't cause any injury. Telekinesis, either because it's just like this, or doing like pages blowing or like that. So just turn to the next page by using his mouth but not touching his lips or moving it. So maybe it is not caused anything much or injuries. But I think fire walking it is it. Fire walking, you walk through the fire, but you have to practice it a lot. Yes, you have to practice it a lot. Walking through the hot coal or the red rocks, or maybe like that. Burn it. But if you careless doing it wrong, you did it wrong, you may be burned easily, like the chicken wings. KFC. You be chaos about for children. Chaos for children. So number 2 will be A, because maybe cause an injury. And if you want me to prove an answer, it is right over here. If you do it properly, it is the last line of the. Alright. If you do it properly, there is a little risk of injury. Alright. So it is still cause injury. So number 2 will put A. Number 3. Did ordinary people start practicing? Ordinary people start practicing it. It is the KFC or KFC managers, 20 of them. 30 managers from the KFC started practicing the fire walking in case of if there is fire in the KFC, they could easily walk through it. No, 20 of them has to go to the hospital just because of burnt souls. All right. So yeah, if ordinary people, the normal people do it, they would don't know the skills. Maybe they will be died easily. Yes, easily will be died or burning souls like that. So 3 will still choose A. Number 4 was first studied in the 1800s, and it is the first line over here. Telekinesis. C. In the 19th century. So it first studied in the 1800s. Alright? So 19th century. So it will be C for number 4. Alright, so let's move on to number 5. Often takes place on stage. If it takes place on stage, it maybe will be telekinesis or hypnosis. Alright, hypnosis, it says, okay, it is also put on a good show right over here, but often takes place on stage. Okay, it is it. Hypnosis. Why? The volunteers, alright, so, where is it? Although the main purpose is entertainment, so it will be put on stage for performing. So, number 5, it will be B, alright? 5B. And number 6, maybe we'll do it, we'll finish it. Was an American performer suspicious of? It is the telekinesis, because he thinks that no power could put the thing in the air. Like this, holding an apple. I hold it, a tissue in the air. No, I put a ribbon in it so it can stay on the air. and it is cut, so it dropped. We'll see you in the next part of the show.